Good day, viewers. Walter here. It's a fairly pretty day. It's a little chilly. 55 degrees. I think I'll feed the birds and actually get out there and pick up a few limbs. Not going to do a lot. I don't feel the greatest today. But I'll get out here and do a little something so I can say I did something. That's the way it works, man. You got to do it to say you did it. Here's what I used to fix my chair with the other day. And on the recent video, I talked about I was going to use a piece of webbing. Now, I think I found this in the back in a railroad car when I was working with a railroad. It was in a box I had piled out there in the basement. I knew I'd need it one of these days. And it's some kind of strap for holding down something. That's nylon web. It says property GMSPO, General Motors. Something, probably from General Motors. GMSPO. Anyway, I picked it up and brought it home. I'm kind of a pack rat when it comes to things like this. And I knew someday I would need it. Well, I never needed it until now. But it made one heck of a strap to repair my chair with. Get my pickup truck and back around out here and pick up a few tree limbs. Now, first, I guess I better feed the birds. Every night about 2 a.m. my driveway alarm goes off, and it's the deer coming from somewhere. I don't know if they're coming or going, but I've seen them coming up and down the driveway here when I look out the kitchen window at night. I know they're coming because the driveway alarm goes off, and I hear it and I get up and look. I'm going to have to cut this oak tree down one of these days. It's turned into a mess. I should have never planted it this close to the driveway. It's starting to break my cement. The big roots is raising it up. Hadn't been that many years, and I can't even reach around that tree. That's a fast-growing tree. Well, I didn't get a lot done. I'm tired already. I did get another burn pile started. These old wet blocks that were in that container piled on top of what limbs I did pick up. Let them dry out a little bit. Got a lot of limbs over there need picked up, but that's all I'm going to do today. Got a little something done. You can see I got out here and cleaned up all the ashes and stuff before the rains came. Back after I did my last burn. Still got a lot of nails to sort through there and pick out with my magnet. But I shoveled up what ashes didn't burn and put it in that can over here. See, it's pretty full. I don't know what to do with them. But I got a little bit done today. I got to go make a dump run. Wouldn't you know it? Before I call it a day. All right, my curiosity got the best of me. I had to go Google it and find out. GMSPO stands for General Motors Service and Parts Operations. Now, I used to go in the General Motors assembly plant quite a bit. Went in the Ford Motor assembly plant on a regular basis. And back when the Chevrolet plant was here in Lakewood, I used to go in there a lot. Now this here, I probably picked it up out of a box car or on the ground somewhere. I wouldn't have took anything from the assembly plant. This here fits down in a groove on a rack that they hold stuff in the rack, and they ship it to the assembly plant from these different warehouses. There was a warehouse up in Forest Park. They used to make rubber bumpers for General Motors and ship them all over the world. I don't remember exactly when I got it, but I had to go and look it up, what it meant. I was pretty sure it was General Motors. I had to go in assembly plants quite often to open and close doors. If they have a problem, mechanical problem with a rail car, couldn't get it coupled up or something, maybe various other reasons. Sometimes we had to go in there and work on auto racks. But usually we worked outside the plant in the yard, in the train yard, on a rail car, unless it was something actually had to be done inside the assembly plant. The General Motors assembly plant was set up entirely different than a Ford Motor plant was. The Ford plant, I could actually drive my truck up inside the plant and usually drive right to the rail car. It was a little different than General Motors. You had to walk in there. Their assembly line was totally different. Would have been nice the many times that I was in there if I could have videoed it, but that wasn't permitted. My bird's out here feeding today, and I got a little bit of a video made that I'll share with you. Chickadees coming and going. I picked up limbs till I got quite winded. I do got the front yard looking a little better, but still got a lot more to pick up. Especially over here on this side of the house. Maybe in the next day or two I'll do another burn. We got some rain coming. Maybe I'll wait until after the rain does its thing. Thanks for tuning in today. It's Pwalpar wishing everybody well. Hope you're staying healthy and have a great day.